the following presentation of the National Football League.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Joe showed yet again, when healthy, this guy is an MVP caliber player. He was a stat monster. Almost 5,000 yards passing and 43 touchdowns. He really elevated the Cincinnati team, especially defensively with a lot of flaws, right to the precipice of the playoffs.
Burrow on first down. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They'll run again with Brown. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Those Denver Broncos have been looking for the next quarterback after Elway and Manning. And it was a dark period until Bo Nix stepped into the fold. He led all rookies in passing yards, touchdowns. That was 29, by the way. And he finished third for Rookie of the Year. The Broncos, they found their quarterback.
On first and 10, here's Nix. Complete out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Second and 3 now. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you Don't recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, second and 9. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Nix off the play action. Complete out to the right side. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Here's Brown again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Broncos offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They've got a man in motion. Nix from the gun. He'll try and run this. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
First down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down. The Bengals 28-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos who have it 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing here, Nix. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Nix to throw. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Nix now to throw. Catch is made in close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw again, it's Burrow. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Always a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for second down. Nick's looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is Burrow. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air again, it's Burrow. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Carry here for Dobbins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's a give here for Dobbins. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This is Dobbins. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To the air, 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that brings up 4th and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
They'll bring out the punter here. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
They bring a tight end in motion right. From the 22 on second down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Burrow's going to sneak it. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. With just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Themselves another 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Burrow setting to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Burrow now on 1st down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. Oh, he lost the football! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. 1st down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Dumped off to his running back. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. And their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away.
Man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Nix trying to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by 7. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Here we go with Dobbins. Fights up for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Bengals get to it. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Piron. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.